Romeo left that morning with Jake beside him. He looked back at the cabin one last time before turning the corner. Amara was at the window. He raised his hand. She raised hers. Something in his chest told him not to go. He went anyway. She was alone for maybe an hour before the phone buzzed. Unknown number. She opened the message. 3 sentences. Come to the park alone. Tell no one, or Romeo gets hurt next time. Not his truck, him. She tried to call Romeo immediately. No signal. She tried twice more. Nothing. She stood in the middle of the cabin holding a useless phone and realized she had exactly 2 choices: stay and let Marcus come to her, or go and face him herself. She put on her coat. She looked around the cabin one last time, at the fireplace, at Romeo's jacket on the hook, at the coffee cup still on the table from this morning. She thought, I am so tired of running. Maybe it is time to stop. She opened the door and walked out into the snow, alone. Every shadow on those empty streets felt like him. Every sound made her breath catch. But she kept walking, one foot in front of the other, because she had decided that whatever happened today, she was not going to let Romeo pay for her past. He was already there when she arrived at the park, standing completely still in the snow like a statue, like he had been there for hours. She stopped a few feet away, and they looked at each other across the falling snow. Marcus smiled, the kind of smile that never once touches the eyes. He said, I just want you to come home, Amara. We can forget all of this, start over, like none of it happened. She looked at him and felt something she had not expected. Not fear, clarity. She said, There is no home to go back to, Marcus. There never was. His smile did not change, but his eyes did. He said, You think that man in the cabin is going to save you? He is a carpenter in a small mountain town. I will destroy everything he has built before he even sees it coming. She said, Then you do not know Romeo at all. Then his hand shot out and grabbed her wrist, hard. She pulled. He did not let go, and the clarity she had felt a moment ago turned back into fear so fast it took her breath away. She heard running footsteps in the snow before she saw him. Romeo came through the park entrance at full speed. Jake had seen her leave from a distance and called him the second she turned the corner. Romeo's only thought the entire way there was one word: Amara. He reached Marcus and pulled him back with both hands. Marcus stumbled. Amara stepped free, and Romeo placed himself directly between them like a wall that was not moving for anything on this earth. Marcus looked at Romeo. Romeo looked at Marcus. Marcus said, Walk away. This has nothing to do with you. Romeo said quietly, She has everything to do with me, and you need to understand that right now. Jake and the sheriff arrived 90 seconds later. Marcus looked around slowly, took in the badge, the handcuffs, Jake's expression, and for the first time since arriving in Maplewood, he had nowhere to go. Sheriff put the cuffs on him in the snow. Marcus did not fight it, did not say a word. He just looked at Amara one last time as they led him away, and that one look said more than any threat he had ever made. Amara watched until he was gone. Then she turned around and walked straight to Romeo and put her arms around him as hard as she could. He wrapped both arms completely around her and held on. She was shaking. He was steady. She cried into his chest in the middle of the snow-covered park, and he just held her with his eyes closed, like letting go was something he was simply never going to do. They stood like that for a long time, the snow falling around them, the mountains watching. 2 broken people who had somehow found each other on a dark mountain road and survived everything that came after. But across town, in the Maplewood police station, a man in an expensive coat was laying documents on the front desk, bail documents. He said calmly to the officer, My client will be released within the next few hours. The officer looked at the papers, then through the glass at Marcus sitting quietly in his cell. Marcus was not looking at the officer. He was looking at the window, at the mountains outside, patient as he had always been, because he knew something nobody else in that room knew yet. This was far from over.